Hey guys, it's here and welcome back to another Blu Ray haul. Now we are at the end of June and that means that it's time for me to show you everything I picked up this month. Now since I haven't made a haul video for such a long time now, I took some of the movies that I picked up in May and April as well for this video. So today there will be a lot of stuff to show you guys. Now the previous months I picked up a lot of Blu-rays, also some 4Ks and some Steelbook and also one Funko Pop. So I think we should start with the Blu-ray ones. Now the first Blu-ray is a horror classic and it is Candyman. Now the main reason I picked up this movie this month was because the second trailer for the new Candyman movie that is set to come out this year dropped like a few days ago. I made a reaction for it so you can check that out if you want to. But I knew that I needed to rewatch the original because the new Candyman movie is a direct sequel to the original only, so it doesn't include the second and the third movie. And I did not have this in my collection, so I knew that I needed to pick this up as soon as possible. So I will probably rewatch this in some of the months that's set to come. Now the next Blu-ray movie is also a horror classic, and that is John Carpenter's Halloween. This is the first original movie. I have some other Halloween movies to show you guys also that I picked up, but this is the first original movie. The first trailer for Halloween Kills just dropped a few days ago. I made a reaction for that as well, so you can check that out if you want to. I'm just super excited for a new Halloween movie, so right now I'm trying to collect all of the previous Halloween movies in Blu-ray, and this was one of them I needed to have in my collection because this movie is just so good. Now the next Blu-ray movie is also a Halloween movie, and it is Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. This is the collector's edition actually. This is the only Halloween movie in the franchise to not include Michael Myers. If it was a good idea or not, I don't think it was a good idea because they returned Michael Myers in the fourth movie. But, you know, I think this movie was decent. It wasn't one of the baddest ones, but it wasn't one of the good ones either. So this Halloween movie, for me, it was one of the mediocre ones out of the bunch. The next movie is also a Halloween movie, and that is Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Now, this one is also one of those mediocre movies in the franchise. It's not bad, but it's not good either. So I think this is one of the mediocre ones. Next up is also a horror movie. I picked up a lot of horror movies this month. I didn't actually realize that, but it is not a Halloween movie this time. It is Willy's Wonderland. I had a blast with this movie. The first time I watched it, I rented it on PVOD, and then it was just so good that I just needed to buy it on Blu-ray. So I had a ton of fun with this movie, and I just knew that I needed to have this in my collection because this was just such a blast. Now that was all of the regular Blu-rays that I picked up. Now I'm going to show you guys two steelbooks, Blu-ray steelbooks that I also picked up, and both of them are Marvel as well. The first one, Captain Marvel, I already owned this on 4K, but when I saw that this steelbook was like only $7, I just could not resist it. So yeah, Captain Marvel. And the second steelbook that I picked up was The Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Now this one was also on sale for $7, and I just, who can say no to this cute guy right here, Groot, baby Groot? Who can say no to buying this one when you have a face like that on the front? We also have the button here from the movie and it says do not push. I thought it was very funny. But for $7, I just could not resist buying this one as well. Now that was all the Blu-rays that I picked up. Now I'm going to show you guys the two 4K movies that I picked up this month. Now the first 4K movie is actually a Disney live action movie, and it is Mulan. Now with this movie, I think either people love it or they hate it. I was one of those people that really loved this movie. I think it was very good. You know, it's not one of the best Disney live-action movies, but it's certainly not a bad one. I think this was really good. They changed a lot of stuff in this movie compared to the original film. Like, for example, the dragon called Mishu or something. He was not in the movie at all. So they changed a lot of stuff compared to the original film. But I still think it worked out really well. The second 4K movie that I have is actually a DC movie, and it is Wonder Woman 1984. Now, as I said with Mulan, either you love the movie or you hate it. I think it's the same with this movie. Either you love the movie or you hate it. I think I was in the middle. You know, I did not love this movie. It was definitely not as good as the first Wonder Woman film. So this movie had a lot of problems, but, you know, I think it was mediocre overall. But I still picked it up on 4K. I'm trying to collect all of the DCU movies on 4K, so I needed to pick this up on 4K as well. Now that was all the movies that I picked up this month, but don't click out of the video yet. I still have one last thing to show you, and that is a Funko Pop that I actually picked up this month. And it is a pop from WandaVision. It is the White Vision from WandaVision. Now, it's really a long time since I picked up Funko Pops now. This was the first one that I picked up in like months, so I really need to get better at picking up Funko Pops. I actually wanted to pick up this Scarlet Witch one right here from the end credit scene in WandaVision, but it didn't have that one, so I just picked this up instead. Now, I would love to hear what you guys picked up this month. Did you pick up any Blu-rays, 4Ks, Funko Pops? Whatever you picked up, I would love to hear it down in the comment section. Now, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I would appreciate that a lot. And also if you left a like on this video and click the notification bell. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching this Blu-ray haul, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.